One, two, three, four, five. Hello there. My name is Yogurt, and welcome back to the new player guide to Retail World of Warcraft. Today, we're going to be continuing our journey leveling through the War Within expansion. We have 6 levels to go until we hit level 80. Just going to get us started here by turning our music on, entering the world. Like I mentioned last time, new patch for Season 3 has been announced. Release date will be August 5th, which puts a hard stop on our quest to get 3,000 IO. And ahead of the curve with a brand new character on a brand new account. Playtime has decreased a little bit, but I might have some upcoming playtime this weekend. So what I really want to do today is get to that level cap. So we're going to be sort of turboing through as much of the campaign as we can, as quick as we can. Turn up some game sounds here a little bit, because we want to get started with our weekly lockout activities as quick as we can. So I just left the inn. We're down in the Ringing Deeps. This is sort of like part 2. You can see here there's 3 campaign chapters. We're working our way through part 1, helping the kobolds right now. We have to go in to do Dark Flame Cleft. And it actually doesn't look like it's the full follower dungeon like it was last time. Dark Flame Cleft is a dungeon. It is a dungeon in the War Within. It's active in Season 2 as a Mythic Plus dungeon. However, unlike the Rookery earlier in this campaign, we're actually just doing a scenario inside of the dungeon. We're not necessarily doing... Oh, please just give me one moment.
Can't hurt you if you keep light inside. Just dark. Dark can't hurt you if you keep light inside.
Sorry, I had to take a quick phone call there.
Not too big to be
So, a scenario inside the Dark Flame Cleft. We're disguised as Kobold. We have, as you can see, mistakes were made. I'm gonna vanish. We have a candle on our head. It's pretty much what it takes to be disguised as a Kobold these days.
What is that?
But yeah, we're gonna plug along through this scenario. Looks like they want us to kill Waximus. So I guess we have to just kind of break character here. So I'm gonna try and stealth. Just spam ambush. Looks like we made some friends. That's kind of scary. Probably vanish again, but... Yeesh. Oh, he's healing me. What on me? What the heck? He gave me gear. Holy, that's great. What do we got? A 513 helmet? That's like 100 item levels. I don't think that happened to me last time. That's awesome. We put our disguise back on. I'm just going to enter stealth because be ready for anything.
Just ahead. Almost there.
Looks like we gotta go after this guy too. Couple of things that I definitely need to do before we start digging into some of the end game content. I'm going to this one because it's glowing. Oh, requires the candles. Oh, I'm going back to this guy because he's glowing. I'm gonna loot the candle keys. There's two of them on the map that are highlighted, so it's like this is the one we needed for the candle crown.
Symbol of hope. Candle King, no take it from us. Now we escape.
Let's go. Speak with Skitter to exit the dark flame cleft. Get out of here. A couple of things that I definitely need to change before we sort of get into the final end game. Any sort of additional UI upgrades. So we'll definitely talk about different add-ons that can be leveraged in the end game more than what we have here, which is Plater and Weak Auras. Again, you don't. Ooh, perfect. Weapon upgrade. You don't need any of these to play the game,
Protect us from big bats.
but they do make it a little bit easier. Weathered Mysterious Stinky Bright Potion, Mysterious Bindings. Take those. Wow, that gave us a lot of loot and a 30 slot bag. Holy. All right, we're gonna open up our bag slots and our bag add-on here. We got 24, 10, 12, and 6. We're gonna replace the 6. Big inventory upgrades there. That's awesome.
My knife, not very sharp.
Task resumed.
It's been a little bit. You know, we could definitely go in here. Turbulent Timeways is still active. If we wanted to get a bit of an XP boost, we could. I'm just going to leave it as is for right now, but if you're looking to level fast, I would recommend it.
At least we're friends now, yes? Not all.
Again, Turbulent Timeways is a temporary event that provides stacking experience increase. Looks like they want us to go back here. So if you run 4 time walking dungeons, you can get a 30% increase to your experience gain from quests and killing monsters. So if you're looking to level quick, I would recommend doing that. I would also just recommend spamming those turbulent time walking dungeons over and over again.
May still hold power, Skitter, but your people have a
So we unlocked the renown. This should, in theory, completed one of our chapters here. Already renowned 3 with them.
Many hands make light work.
Sometimes diplomacy.
So we're gonna stage a bit of a coup here.
See what bubbles up.
What? I see Speaker Prince has returned.
Are we preparing for
As long as she knows. Why haven't we heard more? Earth in a bubble.
the number of working machines?
We're currently investigating. You would be all the more reason to restore our awakening machine.
I'll speak with the council in Dornegal.
We're going to go down to the southern portion of the map here to continue our campaign. We did level up. We hit 75 there, so we got another hero talent. I think it matters too much which ones we pick, so I'm just going to grab this one. We're going to try and get those last ones relatively soon.
Intruders.
Here's Magni.
Inside.
Why are all these creatures here? What happened?
This isn't one of your books, lad. Watch your step.
I feel like I missed a quest. All it says is to kill encroaching wildlife. Just gonna take a quick look. Oh, they just disappeared. Okay. Oh, I'm bleeding. It's gonna pop me out of stealth.
This looks like the foreman's office. But where's the foreman? Make sure to take notes.
Look, I'm not dead yet.
If we want answers, we'll just have to look for them.
Enter the town. Alright.
Where are all the people? What
Use the
happened to
investigate
everything?
ability to find clues.
These mugs are still full, and the drinks look fresh. There's no one around. I think people were here recently.
Slate
Fewer
appears to be a
workers,
solicitation
it would
for workers. Strong hands
Is
needed
it
for
because
additional
the earthen are
shifts.
shutting down?
We should see if anyone's in there.
Oh,
Hello? Someone there?
I doubt it. The entrance is boarded up.
I want to see everything. Nothing here. Let's keep looking.
one thing they don't make super clear about this part of the campaign quest, or this campaign quest, is you can tell from the map, you know, there's a couple areas that you can go, but once you're done with this bottom section, heading to the top section is where you'll find the rest of the clues.
Still here. So the workers can't all be out in the mines.
I just did that one.
We should see if anyone's in there.
Hmm.
Did you hear something, Granda?
It's changing. It's changing.
What was that?
It came from that building. Enough knocking, champion. We're breaking this thing down.
It's changing. It's changing. Whoever you are, get in here.
We heard you. We're here to help. What's happening to them?
A Scarden transformation in progress. Fascinating.
Stay back, lad. Get away from him.
Granda! That surge of energy! The Scarden's reaction! How did you do that?
I don't know. We'll figure it out later. I can hear more coming. Even now, I'm bound to serving Azeroth.
Hmm? Oh, I was just thinking.
Quest time. Slay 18 Scarden. Find the slates. So I mentioned this in every video we've done, but when you're doing quests, it's always good to try and head towards the non-combat objectives and kill things kind of along your way. One thing we haven't really talked about is like avoiding some of the big mobs. So like not everything necessarily that you attack, or not every mob in the area is just going to be good value. For example, that guy was an elite. These guys, obviously, they were very, very quick to kill. So just paying attention, looking for things like this one has 660,000 health. This one has 1.5 million health. This one has 4 million health. So, you know, we want to focus our attention on these easy to kill mobs as best we can. But that's pretty minor. Minor optimization. wrapped up and go find that second tablet. Looks like we also got some treasures here. Cursed pickaxe. Ooh, it's 518 one-handed axe, so we can equip it. While this item is in your bags equipped or being used for transmog, you'll occasionally be consumed by the curse. That's fun.
Change is coming, workers. Hordes of Skardens stir within the Hall of Awakening. Taylock could be next. Barricade your doors, but be not afraid. We will press on. Can you hear it? The ringing. The ringing. It returns. The music is eternal. The itching. I can taste the sounds. Revelation awaits.
We killed our Skarden.
The ringing.
Found our
The
fourth tablet.
ringing will lock away deepest cavern.
Those are funny cloaks. They have the same stats, but different weights.
Memory.
Looks like we're still getting some more mysterious satchels.
Don't.
Greedy
Speak
emissary wins a mysterious quest. Quests and kills in the Dragon Isles and Kazalgaron. Leveling characters have a chance to award mysterious satchels that can contain equipment, cosmetics, combat, and experience potions. I did not know that this was active. Potion of Mysterious Switch, though, increases melee range and spell haste by 10%, lasts 30 minutes, and persists through death. And a 518 belt and 522 gloves. Love that. Absolutely love that for us. I wish we could get some XP potions, but Stinky Bright potion. No. What's it called? Potion of Mysterious Swift Strike. Oh, it just automatically drank it. Okay. Okay. Take that. Enter the cave.
This looks like the right place. I don't see any signs of...
I did not know about that part of the...
I can hear wind blowing from beyond the stone.
We looted another one earlier. Health regeneration increased by 3%, persists through death. So we must have some stacking holidays here. Experience gains increased by 20%, levels 10 to 80. Dragonflight rep gains increased 200%. War Within rep gains increased by 100%. Wow, this is great. What a great time to level. So that's probably why we're already Renown 4 and Renown 3 with the two Renowns that we have from the Dragonflight. Is because of this increased Renown gain, which is great for new players. Also means that we are actually, despite the turbulent time ways, because the Winds of Mysterious Fortune is also active, we're getting a 25% increase to our experience now. We need to go upstairs, not downstairs. So we're going to go up this ramp over here. Winds of Mysterious Fortune started on the 15th. I'm unsure of how long it goes until... Doesn't seem to have an end date like the ongoing one down at the bottom, which is a little bit of a shame, but that's okay. Winds of Mysterious Fortune goes until August 12th, so if you're leveling your character and you started a little bit later than I did, even more experience to be gained. That means you could level a character to level cap very, very quickly right now if you took advantage of the winds of the winds of mysterious fortune for 20% plus a stacking turbulent time waves would be a 50% XP increase. Means now is a very, very good time to level a character.
We were too late.
In fact, if you had no interest in doing the campaign whatsoever,
Wait, Granda.
Bottle of Mysterious Wisdom, that's another 10%.
That's a memory gem.
So max 60%. Man, that's great. So if you had no interest in leveling through the campaign, or there is no requirement, which I don't believe that there is anymore, but we'll find out later, you could simply log into your character, get to level 10, start queuing up for time walking dungeons.
You speak the
Hey, it
truth.
looks like Star Wars.
Your artifact will repair the
And
awakening machine.
you would get up to a 60% increase in XP. You could probably hit level 80 in no time whatsoever.
Your struggle
Looks like this one is optional. It's also Warbound, the potion that increased XP another 10%. So
will
we're
awaken.
just going to drink it because we got it. We don't have any other characters.
Because of me.
Your people will be restored, reborn, improved, and they will laud you as their savior.
Yes. All earthen will awaken.
I read about this. Keep your eyes open.
For Azeroth.
Zalatar gave the High Speaker the means to restart the machine. And it's creating Skarden.
Return to Brinth. So we're going all the way back.
Hurry!
Discovered the story here. Just checking my town points, checking my bag, trying to make efficient use of when I'm flying back to different quest hubs.
We're friends,
Oops,
right?
sorry, Skitter.
Return if you have more.
So we got this bonus here. So normally when you complete part of a campaign quest, you get 2,500 Assembly of the Deeps reputation. But because of this Winds of Mysterious Fortune buff, we're actually getting double that. So we jumped up 2 different ones. Now these renown levels, I mentioned them before. They do have some benefit to us, especially when gearing up a new character. We'll talk about what those benefits are once we reach level 80. So it should be in our next video. But they'll give you things to help power up your gear, like crests and valor stones. And at the very end of the renown level, you can get an item that will allow you to craft a piece of gear at the heroic item level track. So the same as doing like a heroic raid. However, I don't believe that counts towards this level. Crest of the Kobolds. This can be used to uncover an enchanted runed Harbinger crest, which is not the current crest. So this is the old level of heroic gear. From season 1, there's a new reputation that was introduced in season 2 that would give you one for this tier at a heroic item level. You want to hit those targeted areas first and then kill everything in between.
Make it quick. You should have remained on the surface. Speak up, Prince.
Put one more foreman to confront. Oh, we got stuck on a chain. This is what happened with our little axe that we just looted. The axe with the pickaxe with the special effect turns us into a little hearse garden every so often. I think these potions are also helping us kill things pretty quickly, which is great. So, big fan of the Winds of Mysterious Fortune for sure.
Last, I rest.
Looks like we looted even more. So we have haste increase 10%, XP increase for 2 hours, health regen increase, chance to ignite your target as you attack it, movement speed increase 10%, chance to shock your target, chance to apply movement triggering AoE damage to your target, and max health increase 10%. So leveling during Winds of Mysterious Fortune, very good. Good benefits for being in the outside open worlds. Good benefits for being in dungeons, because you'll get that increased XP. So we're going to go confront that last foreman.
This sounds.
He's actually on our side, so we don't have to fight him.
Don't know what to believe anymore. My efficiency is impaired. Protect the machines. Take my access key. Never did like the high speed. At last, I rest. 88%. My task is done also. Thank you.
You have my
Turn in
focus.
that quest.
The High Speaker must be stopped.
This quest.
Well, I'm listening. If you hear anything I note, let me know.
Got another bag, got a piece of gear, equipping that.
Mind yourself, chum.
Gotta kill the supervisor.
You dare challenge the will of the High Speaker? Suffer for your hubris.
Let's see how brave you are when your protective shield is gone.
Slag and rust. This isn't over. The High Speaker will hear of this.
Okay,
You need a hammer? Or an
let's
open
go.
We've caught up to him. Champion, take him out.
Yes,
I'll
ma'am.
guard the rear.
Must get away.
Okay.
Deviants.
was very deviant behavior.
Rouse yourself, champion. The enemy advances. Looks like Varric's machine is still usable. Use that mechanical contraption to blast him to scrap.
Sorry, Wikora, I cannot cast Blade Flurry. This one's a little harder to aim than some of the others.
Well done. Now let's regroup ahead.
I gotta get a different mount. This one's kind of driving me crazy.
You address the Queen
Complete.
Regent of the Dark Iron Clan.
Ooh, we get a trinket. We need a big trinket. That'll be a good upgrade for us. Confront inside the Hall of Awakening.
Brinth is already inside the Hall of Awakening. Let's move.
It's like another scenario. There is another dungeon here. It's not part of the season 2 rotation, nor will it be in season 3, but it is part of the heroic and
This place?
normal dungeon rotation called the Stone Vault.
Time for that later, Dagrin. We've a fight in our hands.
I, Speaker, will pray.
I'll get the door.
Got another bag. Got another helmet.
Intruders, activate the
Noggin
defenses.
Fogger. Cool. The Stinky Bright Potion and the Noggin Fogger. Those are... Sorry, this looks intricate. Assuming we want to blow these up. I'm gonna blow you up. There are certain items that don't have any sort of like inherent combat benefit, but they'll like sort of change the world around you, such as the Stinky Bright Potion. It's just going to make everything brighter. It can be useful in raid scenarios. I'll use it and show you what it looks like. Looks like it had no effect in here, so that's unfortunate, but you'll see what it looks like when we go outside. Just makes the world brighter. And couldn't we all use some Stinky Bright Potion every now and then? The other item, the Noggin Fogger Elixir, that'll change your appearance. So if you use it to drink me, it'll turn you into skeleton. There's all sorts of cool little items that are around. This will last for 10 minutes, and I believe it persists through combat. I know I can use stealth. It's kind of hard to see me with all these different glowing little buffs from all the different potions, but that's okay. Inky Black Potion, that's the opposite of the Stinky Bright Potion. Inky Black makes the world around you darker. Also can be useful in certain like dungeons and raid scenarios at like a really high level.
Those earth and lake in its garden.
But it's not really anything that anybody really needs.
Open, lad. And fast.
Protect Dagran while he solves the rune lock combination. Nope. Level up. Ding. see what's going on over here. How's everybody doing? This campaign quest is a little funny. You would think that it would really be about protecting him as he's at the console, but really it's just a kill quest to kill anything in the room that'll bring this bar up to 100%. I may have broken it by killing some of those guys, so I'm just gonna go in here and start attacking. We got some more over here. Set.
I've got it. We can proceed.
So many Scarden. If only we'd known about them sooner.
Just changing the sort method of the Baginator add-on. I don't know why. I just like having the Hearthstone down at the bottom.
So, you're relentless, vindictive, and misguided. Perhaps my golems can show you the error of your ways.
Damned if I'll let Bryn's people be turned into monsters.
This room seems different. Do the walls seem older to you?
I've seen rooms like this before. There's Titan machinery in here.
It is time to step down, High Speaker. Everyone knows what you've done.
What I've done? Saved us all? I have found a path to our salvation.
You would have us all live as Scarden?
Better to live as a Scarden than die as an Earthen. It is done! Now, with this power, all Earthen shall awaken.
We've lost them all. It's over.
Granda, you can stop this. I've seen you wield Azeroth's gift. It's you. You're the only one who can save them.
Magni. It is time.
Let your blessing pass to them. You did it, Granda. You saved them. You let me go? You woke me. Who are you? I'm Magni. Magni. But who am I? Whoever you want to be.
Was probably very confusing for a new player. I mean, you've seen Magni throughout this video series, and particularly at the start of the War Within expansion. Magni's history is he was Dwarven King. Moira's daughter. Dagran is his grandson. Oh, this is Stinky Bright Potion. I was like, wow, it's bright in here. This is what it looks like with Stinky Bright Potion. Enveloped in brightness. You can see it just really brightens the world. Actually, I really kind of like it. Here it is turned off. So a little bit dimmer. Obviously, it's bright out here, or brighter than in a dungeon. So in a dungeon, you know, it might be a little bit more useful to you. Magni, King of the Dwarves, that's Magni's family. And then at the start of the campaign, we met Magni at the heart of Azeroth. He's Azeroth's speaker. Azeroth imbued him with those powers, made him into that diamond dwarf thing. And throughout this chapter of the campaign, you know, he realizes that he can save the corrupted earth and dwarves using his powers. Actually, Dagran notices it. And in that cinematic, Azeroth, who speaks through Magni, spoke to him and said, now's the time. And he used his power, gave it up to save the earthen from the Scarden curse. And we're doing another orientation quest here, just to orient us with Gundargaz, to see where the renowned vendor is. He's that little kobold down there. And we're done. We're done here with chapter 2. The third chapter, the second portion of the campaign for the Ringing Deeps. You might be saying, man, this goes by quick. And they do. Each one of these sort of zone introductory campaigns is really just to sort of introduce you and to an extent work through the story of that zone. Not the full story, right? You can still see here there's some side quest areas illustrated by just these plain exclamation points back in the Isle of Dorn up at the top, with more smaller scale stories. But the main walkthrough campaign in the Isle of Dorn had us arrive, work through the fall of Dalran, work through reuniting some of the speakers, the topic of the core way, and the introduction to the Nerubians as they attacked the Cinder Meadery, And then we went down into the Coreway, into the Ringing Deeps, and we learned of the Scarden and the curse and the political corruption that had been happening here. And now we're going to talk to Anduin, and Anduin is going to be sort of our driver through the third zone, which is Hallowfall. So that's where we're going to head next.
And helping another culture was outside the Oathsworn's edicts.
And we're just gonna fly on over here. This expansion is very vertical, so it comes off of the Dragonflight expansion, which is all about riding dragons. So the Isle of Dorn is sort of the top level, which is why one of the reasons we set our Hearthstones to Dornogal. You can fly down through the Coreway into the Ringing Deeps, and the doorway to the Isle of Dorn and to the Hallowfall are really right next to each other. So this is where we came in when we started this zone. We flew down here through the Coreway. We did our quests. Here was the main city. And now to get into Hallowfall, it's just another entrance right over here, which will bring us through into a brand new zone with the new storyline, new campaign chapters, and new NPCs.
It shines as brightly as the sun.
Am I needed?
I hear the radiant song. Is it coming from that crystal?
The Nerubians breached the Aegis Wall, Farron. The darkness forced us back. Your fear of the dark will kill us all, General. We'll never survive unless... Quiet, Lamplighter. Outsiders are here. Who are you?
We owe our service to those in need. In my heart, there is fire.
I'm Farron, Lamplighter of Hallowfall.
Oh, it was optional.
Crystal.
But I can't hop off.
We call it
Oh, I can hop off. My UI just has it down here.
The Emperor's vision of holy light.
This is a new character that we're being introduced to, Farron. She lives here in Hallowfall, and they're essentially the first sort of line of defense. If we continue to go down, which we will, we'll go into Azj-Kahet, which is the home of the Nerubians, and the Hallowfall area is sort of the main connector here. And so Nerubian combat with the Nerubians is constant part of life. Here they are again, just like they were in the start of the campaign. So we have a quest to destroy some of the burrows and kill some of the Nerubians. Another perfect example of why we go to the dots on the map first is because we need to kill 5 Nerubians, and when we blow up one of the tunnels, a Nerubian comes out. We need to loot Shattered Remnants. So we want to head to those first so that we can blow those up and summon Nerubians. I'm going to break my rule here because this warrior is killing them very quickly. And I want to capture on his higher level or ability to kill things quick. So 3 more tunnels to blow up here. That one not blow up? What happened here? Now we got it. 6 out of 6 tunnels. Got our last Shattered Remnant. Pop up to the top. Contribute the Shattered Remnants into the Key Flame. The Key Flames are kind of like their defense. They basically sort of light up the darkness, as you can see there.
Brings hope, despite everything.
That's like a very small minor theme that you'll see when you're doing quests in Hallowfall.
We must confront the darkness.
The only good spider is a dead spider. We got a couple. We got that trinket, so I want to put that trinket on for sure. And I mentioned it in videos past, the concept of like scaling. I'm not actually sure how impactful scaling is going to be with the buffs that we got. But you will notice when you're leveling up in an expansion that, oh, we got another Stinky Bright. Cool. Did I click something else? Can't do that right now. Huh. Anyways, sometimes what you'll notice, especially when leveling in a new expansion, so maybe not necessarily here, but when Midnight comes out, you'll sometimes notice that scaling will have an impact even just when you're leveling through the zones. So sometimes combat will start to feel a little bit more sluggish, or it'll slow down even as you reach the 3rd or the 4th zone of a new expansion. So we might see that here. I just remember fighting these guys the first time with my first character through the expansion with just the gear that we had from the previous expansion. This is when it started to get a little bit slower, a little bit more time consuming. Wish it would tell me why I can't drink that Stinky Bright potion. I want to drink it. Sweet, more tinder boxes. There's one more. What we got here? Ajkahet's Whisper. Huh. Well, we will be clicking that. I don't know what it does. Drink it. You move quickly in the cold darkness. It covers you, increasing haste by 50% and damage taken. Oh, God. Got one more to kill.
We are a light in the darkness. These were true Arathi, holding onto hope in the very heart of shadow. When shadow falls...
Look, those Nerubians are fleeing.
Not fleeing, advancing. They mean to destroy our air dogs.
Oh, I tried to drink it again. Midair. And it knocked me off my horse. I mean, my dragon.
I will see you through the shadow.
Destroy siege weapons.
We keep the dawn.
Chiron, The Dawn Tower isn't lit. If Beladar should shift...
You're right. Your new friends can protect the people. We must ignite the sacred flame.
Breaking rule number 1. I got 2 Shadowcasters already. Keg of black powder. Siege weapons destroyed. Potion of mysterious celerity. Speed. Where'd they go? Are these them? Nope. I see a barrel over here. Oh, I see a barrel over here. Place the barrel. Mysterious Swift Strike. All right.
What can I do? Will I be forgiven? I hear a radiant
Got another
song.
trinket. Used to play an explosive barrel to bring righteous flame to the enemies, dealing 500,000 damage. It's an on-use trinket, so it has a cooldown, 2 minutes. Does have more agility, so we'll try. I have a bad habit of not using unused cooldowns on use, so they make it a little bit more challenging. This would be a good example of a time to use an unused cooldown. It's killing this Siege Lord. Still waiting for it. It has a 30-second internal cooldown when you equip a trinket that's an unused trinket, so we're just waiting for that to finish up here. And killed it. We'll use it on the next guy.
I will slaughter every Nerubian in my path to keep them from harm.
I will always try.
I thought we agreed you'd stay in
Assist the
Dawn.
Lamplighters in lighting the Dawn Tower. You can see on the map there's a fair few things floating around that we could go and get. You're more than welcome to adventure and acquire them. Where this one is. There's a little crystal in there. Pieces of treasure, rare mobs. Sometimes they'll have toys, or this one had a sapphire that turned into 2 stunning sapphires, so piece of jewel crafting stuff, but it also came with some Arathi reputation, which was buffed by our mysterious Winds of Mysterious Fortune buff.
I will help.
Talk to Anduin.
What?
It's Belladar, our star. It shifts between the light and this. The Dawn Towers hold back the darkness with the sacred flame, but the light always returns.
The stars are devoured, and they light a candle. You know how this ends, Illyria. Inevitably, the void consumes everything.
Show yourself, monster!
You know where to find me. Deeper in the darkness.
There's a chill in the air. I will scout ahead.
Be careful, Illyria.
Farron, watch the outsiders. It's dangerous to travel alone.
This darkness, how long does it last?
We got one chapter down.
Sometimes days.
Hop in the wee boat.
We lost so many the first
Check
time
our
we
talent
turned.
points. Taking damage from
You will
AoE
travel
attack
by
while
air
Feint
to
is
avoid
active, or
the
dodging while
constant
evasion is
shadow.
active refreshes your opportunity to
How do you
strike.
do it?
When night falls,
It's like
the army
PvP thing.
emerges
Slice and
the
Darius
shadow
grants
curtain.
10% additional attack
Get
speed.
inside, get to
Refresh your
safety.
opportunity. Yes, we definitely want that one.
Incoming. Use the lances on those enemies.
I hate this quest. I think that the lances and the ship are confusing to throw.
Good work.
It's not that big
You
of a
fit
deal,
in well
but
with us lamplighters.
it irks me.
As our numbers dwindle, some find their faith shaken. They turn to the whispers in the darkness. Look out! Here come more of those
Do
fiends.
it again.
A behemoth! Quickly.
What the heck?
Thank goodness. That was a small one. Those monsters can take out a warship.
Is that
We
foreshadowing?
must hold to our faith in the sacred flame. Ourselves. And in each other if we are to succeed.
Sacred flame guide your way, friend.
Farron, thank the flame. Kobus are raiding Cinna's yearning. The army went ahead, but
We're on it.
Halt, Farron. We secure the village, then rescue the captives.
They'll be dead by then.
Sorry, my dog started sneezing. I thought
My
there was a
faith
human in my
is
house.
My hope. Don't give in to fear.
This land was not what we expected.
Continue along the quests. Kobus are like these, I don't know, fish people, I guess. They're a unique race, I'm pretty sure, to Hallowfall and new to this expansion. They look very similar to a race from Missing Pandaria. Also fish people, but I believe they're allies. And again, I'm breaking the rule numero uno. Just out here killing stuff, and I should be going these specific areas. We haven't had one of these in a little bit, but this quest area actually overlaps with a bonus objective. So you'll see here on the map, Disobedient Beast Slave released 12. You'll get 2200 XP, so about a quest's worth. So since we're here, we want to be efficient. Might as well do that. So we're gonna release these. Actually, I think they go and start attacking the Cobus, so that's a good thing. Our main objective here is rescuing the Arathi, killing the invaders. I've done a good job of killing the invaders. I only need to kill 2 more. So I'm just going to try and open as many cages as I can for the bonus objective and rescue the Arathi that I can. Up on the map, we got a couple noteworthy things. There's a rare beast out in the water there. More than welcome to go kill it, called Merkshade. Looks like this guy's got 2 Arathi, so... Oh, sorry, that one's drowned. Kill those 2, save this one. And we're gonna go... Our quest is complete. We want to finish the bonus objective, so we're going to go look for a couple more cages. We're looking for ones that are unguarded, so we can just pop in, open it, pop on our mount. Couple more. Be able to get this one without pulling that guy. Nope. We're gonna vanish though, so we're a rogue. For this one. Could also sap him. So we have another one coming up. And then we should be able to remount because sap doesn't put you in combat. So we can sap him and mount back up. So we got that quick XP. Got another weathered satchel, another XP potion, which you can either use or save. We got a weapon, which is good. Higher item level on weapon is always great.
And you too, outsiders.
Complete. Level up. 77. We're cruising. A couple more satchels. Slightly better shoulders. Unlocked a new dungeon.
We carry the flame into the unknown.
We got a new quest.
More of those fishy bastards try to...
So, you live. Is Farron with? The Arathi will fight so long as the light is with us. Destroy
This one's not the most clear, so they want us to go and kill 3 specific things around the map. So Deep Sludger, the Abominable Wave Crasher, and Tidlord Teeth Wretch. And then they want us to also rally these Arathi groups. So the Arathi groups are just these green NPCs. We don't actually have to go and kill anybody. Looking for my extra action button, but I'm not seeing it. We're supposed to get one when we pick up the door. Shh. Maybe it happens when we get closer to the groups. Sure does. So you just want to go and find these groups. You don't have to engage if they're fighting people. You just use your extra action button when you get close. We're looking to kill these named mobs around the area. So, as a rogue, I'm going to be leveraging stealth pretty frequently here. For anybody else, just try and avoid the mobs. Maybe hop on your dragon, hop back off. Someone seems to be smoking cigarettes in my apartment's garage. And that is unfortunate for me, because our guest room office is right above the garage exhaust vent, my apartment complex. So my room smells like cigarettes. So I no longer smoke.
All right, Farron. Now stop and take a breath for once.
Cosmetic rewards. I think you get both of these. It's like there are 2 torches, one's lit, one's unlit.
Be strong, my friend.
Oh, looks like you only get one. That's interesting. I think you can pick the other one up.
I search each day for a winning strategy.
In the vendor, or leveling another character.
A wave of shadow. What just happened? We cannot hide from evil. If you are lost in darkness, we are... Those shadows came from the Dawn Tower! The tower!
It's purple! Oh no!
When shadow falls... The Dawn Tower! What is happening to it?
The Harbinger has whispered to me of your arrival. And your failure at Dalaran.
Where is your master?
No! The sacred flame! What has Alric and his cults done?
A lot of cults in this expansion.
But they claim allegiance
Scarden
to
cults.
and so their lives
Zalatath
are
cults.
My arrows strike true.
Let's see if I can
flame is
use
corrupted.
the
Can we
Stinky
restore
Break
it?
potion again or not. Can't do that right now. What do you want me to do? Dark Fire Investigative. Oh, click the chalice. Brazier.
This shadow! It's too much!
Anduin, help her. Call upon the light once more.
No, I can't. There must be another way.
Oh. Went down, it said go up. Turn to Faerun.
We are a light in the darkness. A cave. Could they still be nearby, continuing to corrupt the flame? We owe our service to those in need. Don't give in to fear.
Look out!
What? What?
What are those things? Hardly seen reason.
The trick of the shadow. I will deal with them. You all go ahead.
Go to the cave. Kill the cultists. Split between all enemies caught in the blast. So Mike got this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. And then push this button. Boom. Now I'm dying. It was a close call. Spooky. Whoa, we got it.
Quickly, friend. Alric is nowhere to be found. But these traitors are wielding. If we stop that ritual, I should be able to cleanse the flame.
Shadows consume you. The shadow abandoned me. All is darkness.
Light be my...
The darkness won't take us today.
I think this is a good circle because it's yellow. We didn't talk about this because it wasn't really part of the story that we looked at. You might have seen it a little bit when Anduin was talking about the Radiant Call with Thrall. But Anduin loves the class swap. He started off as a priest and now he's kind of a warrior. His dad was a warrior. That's one of his dad's swords, I'm pretty sure, on his back. Then he lost his way with the light, and this is kind of like what we're gonna talk about in a little bit of this story. You know, Baron's gonna be like, cheer up, Buck.
We're trapped in here, aren't we?
The light never really leaves you. Stuff like that. You kind of see that outlined in that cinematic.
Do this if we stick together.
When he tried to call upon the light, nothing really happened.
I will see you through the shadow.
The light shines through you. But what if it goes out? What if you failed your people?
You think I've never failed? I've never made mistakes? I was never even supposed to be in Hallowfall.
Speakor is probably so annoying.
I stowed away to escape a family that only ever saw me as a failure. Was it a mistake? I lost an eye and an arm for it. Does that make me unworthy of the light?
Keep it up a little bit.
I regret nothing.
Meow. Oh.
I keep fighting because in the darkness, it's all we can do. can't give up. It's not in my nature, and I don't think it's in yours either.
You don't understand. I've hurt people. I was controlled by darkness, but part of me enjoyed it.
Enjoyed hurting people? Or no longer being able to agonize over every thought and action? Having doubt, making mistakes, none of these make you unworthy, Anduin. They light your path forward.
The entrance. It's gone. There really is no way out.
Enough of your illusions, Zalatath!
Belador's light has returned. Thank you, Illyria.
What have you learned? We will find Zalatath.
Hey, I'm trying to turn this quest in.
She cannot hide from me.
My faith kindles my hope. We owe our service to those in need.
Illyria, we would have been lost without you.
No, find the light in your friends. I think that's the moral of the story. Anyways, we're gonna go up here, and we're gonna try and fix the flame.
Join me, please.
You know the light is not with me.
There is no darkness so deep that the light cannot reach us. Just be here with me. Now, breathe. We are the seekers of light. We are the holders of hope. In the very heart of shadow, we are the lamps that guide the way. It's a first step. The rest is just time and trust. We cannot hide from evil. We carry the flame into the unknown.
All right.
Despite everything.
Another campaign chapter down.
I need to let the general know what happened here.
Gotta go to the main town.
This order of night is known.
Every zone has a main town.
The harbinger they speak of is Zalatath.
Actually added in some new map icons so you can see where the main quest hub is or where the main town is, quartermaster and stuff like that, with this little icon, the stronghold icon on the map. So you can see it here in the Ringing Deeps. That's where Gundagars is. And then I don't actually know if they have one. Oh, they do, for Dornogal near the castle. And then here's the one where we'll go to an Ashkahet.
When shadow falls, lamplighters rise.
Our holy mission takes a toll.
We should grab some food at the inn while we can. One of the general's rules I happily follow.
Introduce us to the inn.
Friend, can you order a round of drinks?
Oh, sure.
Welcome, outsider. Pull up a chair.
Yeah, I'll buy a round of drinks. No problem, buddy.
The trained as well as the soldiers are. When one bonds to you, You have a friend for life. I will...
Do you have a lynx?
A beacon in... Oh, no. No. I am not a cat person.
Farron's like, yeah, get us a round of drinks, and Illyria's like, get the fuck back to work. Where am I going? Going up. Up.
What have you learned? I wish you had heeded my warning and stayed in Dornagal.
Okay. Not here for too much lore.
The Arathi are in danger. We are in danger.
Farron, I was inspired last Beladar's shadow. I designed a new arm prosthetic. I think you'll wear this one.
Thank you, Rain. But the shield you made me is all I need. I'm sure
Hello?
your talents would be better spent on other inventions.
It's my pleasure to make a new arm you would use, Farron. You told me about the discomfort and how it impacted your mobility. So I was thinking...
Rain? No. I have lived with my injury since I was a child. I've learned to do everything from sword fighting to dressing myself with one hand.
But what if I figured out the weight balancing? You said that was what you didn't like about the first few I made.
But if you want to improve something of mine, a better shot. Those Nerubians are getting bigger, and it puts all that weight on the shoulder.
Oh yeah? That's a tough one. Let me sketch out some...
Meet Auralia, our quartermaster. I'm also proud to call her my daughter. The Day of Darkness changed everything. Auralia.
So the renowned quartermasters are where you can go to acquire your rewards. So with this renown, for example, the Hallowfall Arathi, we already went to 5. So we have these rewards here. You've begun to earn renown at level 1. Level 2, you may acquire a cosmetic cloak from the Aurelio Steel Strike. This is the quartermaster. You may acquire level 76 hand armor, item level 528. Lighting the way, you may now assist the lamplighters in spreading the light. Requires level 80. That one also requires level 76. Creatures in spreading the light can now drop radiant remnants. Requires level 80. So there's a couple things you can unlock. You can unlock, cosmetic pieces like these capes. You can unlock pieces of armor like these gloves. They're indicated by this sort of hexagon pattern here, are features that are available. So they can be quest chains or they can be scenarios. So it kind of time gates, by using the renown system, access to other things that can grant you other rewards. Level 4, we've got Voidlit Teachings, acquire recipes for enchanting and contracts from Aurelia. Pouch of Resonance Crystals. Resonance Crystals are a currency that we use to acquire some of these different things. And then Earth Encrusted Gem. This is is a token that allows us to trade it in for cosmetic ensemble, so a full outfit from Obsidian in Dornagal. Tinderbox, this is a quest, start a quest for the honorary Tinderbox, item level 571. It was funny to watch people in the beginning. They would, in the beginning of the expansion, they would do anything that they could to get item level, get ahead. So they would actually go in that Tinderbox. Someone even made a YouTube video about. But here at the Quartermaster, we can turn in that portion of the quest and gain those 250 resonance crystals and that Earth Encrusted Gem. So we'll hold on to those for later. And then you can also see the items that she has available. So if I wanted to, I could purchase these gloves to unlock the appearance, and they might even be an item level upgrade for us. But because we had these 522 gloves, really not worth the resonance crystals. And you can see resonance crystals are used as a currency for the cape, which is the cosmetic cape. and for the recipes that we unlocked. And then as we continue to increase our renown, we can get a piece of Season 1 veteran gear, which is item level 584. We can get cosmetic shoulders, notes for professions, a pet, champion level gear, which is equivalent to normal raid. And then at renown 23, we can actually get a mount. And we can also get a mount at renown 21. This links here.
Always be prepared.
But for now, we're going to continue with our quest to spar.
We are the holders of hope.
I want to try and spar with a couple people at the same time, just so that I can complete the quest faster. So try and talk. We did a similar quest
Find joy in the flame's light.
for Nefarian in Dragonflight. This guy just attacked me for no reason. So we need 2 more. Talk to these 2. We'll go back.
The Harbingers
Turn that in.
Black Empire? Flames. One of the old gods? Farron's at the orphanage.
No.
I think a lot of these quests came as a result of some of the feedback from people about how it always felt like we were just trying to fight the otherworldly, you know, big bad nemesis. So they've added in some of these like low fantasy quests, like playing with, what am I supposed to do? Eat the monster, throw the rock at the monster. Okay. These like low fantasy quests, like sparring with the locals or playing with the orphans. I don't actually even know if I can do this quest. You're supposed to play the floor as lava, but not the easiest. We'll just play tag instead. Sounded like I just hit the kid, which is not great. But we'll go talk to Farron. The orphanage.
That's the warning bells of the main gate.
Something's up.
Inside.
Oh, it's over here. My bad. Don't fly away from Farron yet.
My faith.
The bell tolls.
My hope.
Meridar's under attack. Children, stay inside.
The Kobis strike our veneration grounds during Beladar's light. How?
Look, General. Darkfire. This is Auric's doing.
I am on the hunt.
Arathi, push back the Kobis. Make them regret ever
Oh,
stepping
I see
onto
something
our
purple.
lands.
The Harbinger manipulates the Kobis through their hunger, and the Arathi through their fear.
I think we need to kill 15, so we're gonna get started on those guys.
Yes! Night falls! Renalas begins!
These executioners seem to have a little bit. Oh, never mind. He's going down nice and quick. I know somebody in here has chunkier health than some of the other folks. the other side, kill this last guy. See if we can scoop up around here. Oh yeah, there's plenty of people.
Join me in the shadows. Bring the Harbinger joy.
Oh, he saw me. So what are the UI changes? A couple of the UI changes that I would definitely like to make. One, I have a really nifty kick macro that will take advantage of some of the game systems to just try and kick whatever's casting. So I'd like to get that implemented, pulled over from my main account. And then one thing that I don't really like about the Roll the Bones of Weak Aura is that it's telling me when to re-roll, but it's not informing me of what the buffs are as I have them. And I think in order for me to learn a little bit more about the class that I'm playing, I really want to know why I'm rerolling. Why was that roll fine, right? Was it because it was a Sinister Strike buff and a damage increase buff? What makes the ones that are, you know, really good? Really good. I'm dying. So I just pushed everything. I pushed Feint, Evasion, and Cloak of Shadows.
How could any Arathi be in league with such monsters? The sacred flame is lost. Fall back!
No. We cannot keep retreating from the darkness. Our fear has overshadowed our faith. Belladar may have guided us, but it is not what will save us. Stand with me against the shadow. Show this Harbinger the true strength of the Arathi.
And if you fall against the darkness, what will we do then?
It's what we always say, General. The light will return. Even if someone else carries the torch. We are the seekers of light. We are the holders of hope. In the very heart of shadow. Together, we guide the way.
I must ensure my people's survival.
Oh, our inventory is full. I'm just gonna toss this thing. It's worth 2 gold.
We must prepare for Belladar to shift.
Restore the veneration grounds. Fix that up. This is probably a big upgrade for us. We haven't gotten a ring in a while. Yeah, 371. So that's good. I like to try and keep my lower item level ring on top just so I can equip it quicker. I thought there was a second quest here because I remember talking to people about the events that just occurred. I'm not seeing that, so we're gonna start by clearing up some spears. Yeah, that's the next quest. Oh.
I pray for the flame
Yep,
to
there it
show us
was.
the way.
Pick up both quests when you do this.
Hallowfall's
I'm gonna go talk to everybody.
We are far
How
from
are
the
you
Empire.
doing?
When I saw the depths
How are
of
you
our
doing?
What Farron said, it got me thinking.
Stay a while and listen.
What happened?
You carry your torch, you light the city. Stay alert.
Belladar shift in your favor.
We are the holders of hope. We are the seekers of light. Stay productive in the light. Belladar shift in your favor.
Always be prepared.
We burn brightly together.
The flame burns for all of us. Always be prepared.
Well done on surviving. Yeah, that's a real consoling message there.
Hooray,
Rally the troops.
friends. The flame blesses us with...
General, the Nerubians. They've opened a new front at Light's Redoubt.
I search each day. for
Travel the
open
lights are down.
Flames.
We're gonna make a quick pit stop. We're going down there. We're essentially gonna wrap up the Hallowfall Arathi campaign, which is great. So we're progressing through at a nice clip. That's gonna bring us to level 78. I just want to sell.
We are the seekers of light.
I'm gonna sell some of my stuff here. This
You are
fishmonger.
right to be afraid.
So we'll hit the sell all junk items. I'll take care of the top portion of our inventory, and then we've got these old pieces of gear. We'll keep the ruby, but it's really not worth anything. Old gear. If we were an enchanter, we would disenchant this. It would give us current expansion enchanting materials. And then while we're here, we're just going to open these bags too. We got another ring. Oh yeah. Right on the ring there. Some other pieces of equipment. I'm going to try this stinky bright potion again. It still says I can't do that.
In the darkness.
And since we're here, I'm going to sell this stuff.
Shadow spread.
Break the noggin fogger. And sort my bags. Read up the space. And away we go. And so this was Hallowfall. You can see there's still a couple areas that are open. Priory of the Sacred Flame as a dungeon. But we've explored most of this area. You will get an achievement when you explore everything. If we want to get more lore about the Hallowfall Arathi, we can come back and do some of these side quests. They're pretty good, in my opinion. A lot of the quests actually are pretty decent in this expansion from like a narrative perspective. But we aren't here for narrative. We're here to level 80, get 3 KIO, and ahead of the curve for season 3. I don't think it's possible given the time frame, but we're still gonna give it a shot. So we just hit level 78.
We need to evacuate the villages before the Reckoning's bombardment.
Which is great. So we're gonna try and finish up the campaign here. And what we really want to do is try and reach level 80 before the weekly reset on Tuesday. because there are certain things that you can do during the weekly reset, or there are certain benefits you can get, like the Great Vault, that will only happen once per week. So we can get a Great Vault to give us a little bit of a leg up when we start our push next week to get 3KIO. Everything's going to help. So what my goal will be next time be to hit level 80 as quick as we can. Maybe get into LFR to trying to shoot for some gear, some tier pieces. We'll talk about those. We'll talk about what all that means next time. And potentially get some decent gear, maybe even get into a Mythic Plus key before the weekly reset happens. I think that's doable. But what I'm saying here is if you are close to level 80 and it's close to Tuesday or Wednesday if you're in Europe, you want to try and get level 80 and just get some of the content done. You'll be able to watch the next video to see what that looks like. What you should do in terms of like your first steps at level 70, or sorry, level 80.
Outsiders are a welcome surprise. There is always hope if we choose to look for it.
May Belladar.
Everyone is evacuated. The Nerubians are massing for another assault. Fall back! Quickly! Before the Nerubians overwhelm us.
Be strong, my friend. Despite everything, the Arathi find
It's like we lost our time walking buff. It was okay.
We have to get out of here now!
Where's Anduin?
Someone else carries the torch.
Where did they take him? Do you see Anduin?
Not really. See Spideys.
The sacred flame
protects
us.
It's a little hard to see, guys. Oh, we got a new ability. What did I do? I pushed the 2 button. I don't know what it did. It took me off the ship. Okay, don't press the 2 button. It says leave the reckoning. At least it keeps my progress here.
The darkness hungers. Let's give Xal'atath's forces a taste of their own shadows.
And now you can push number 1 to move around the ship. Different vantage points. This quest is just too long, in my opinion. Maybe not too long. It's not long at all, but they should just give you all the vantage points you need instead of having you hop around the ship and try and target things that you can't even target. But that's okay.
Let's get Anduin.
Hold on. We don't know what's down there. Reinforcements are on the way. We could wait.
We'll lose his trail.
You're right. Let's make those monsters pay for everything.
Total time played 20 hours. I'm kind of surprised by that.
Flames! They were ready for us. Brace yourselves!
What the heck was that? That should do it. Yep, there we go.
If you are lost in darkness, we are here.
Renown 7. Wow, that's so quick with that boosted renown. But we have finished the Hallowfall campaign chapters, unlocked the zone fully. Now we are down here in Ashgahat. This is going to be the final zone. I'm going to try and progress relatively quickly to the main quest hub. I think it's not too bad to get to, but just pick up this quest from Illyria to look for some clues for Anduin.
He has to be down there.
We're just rescuing folks. I'm looking for clues. We're trying to avoid combat. This combat slows us down. These guys are just standing around. The reason that I want to get to this quest hub is because I would prefer to position myself back at an inn so that I can get that rested XP. Although, as you can see from my XP bar up at the top, this play session, which actually got us, I think, 3-ish levels, didn't even use the entirety of our rested XP bar, so that's cool. But everything that we can do now will just give us a little bit of a leg up during our next session tomorrow. All right, everyone's been rescued. Oop. Oh, I got hit by a spider balloon. watch the I was about to say watch the balloons, but that didn't work very well for me.
Do you see any sign of that woman who saved us?
I am on the hunt. No. But I did find tracks leading
I
south.
did forget about that.
And there's something foul down there as well.
We need to regroup.
There's no time. You find the others. I'll find Anduin.
We just went straight down.
So,
There she
you
is.
survived the ambush. Impressive. Do not fear the dark. Perhaps we'll meet again. The black
What do we have
blood
here?
is dangerous,
A Rubian extractor
especially in Nerubian hands.
and
End
cleanse the
their
pit.
efforts here. I will meet you above, if you survive again.
We didn't have Blade Flare up for that killing blow, or killing spree, so that wasn't the best. 30% already cleansed the pit. Unreal. Where are the Nerubian extractors? Oh, there's one. All there. There's another one. Alright, we're progressing through the cleansing part of the quest pretty quickly, so what we're actually going to do is get past a few things. Just go to the extractors and pull from there. Why is this decent? Is it skull and crossbones? Alright. We're done here. Escape the cave.
So, you made it out alive.
Oh.
I knew I was right about you.
You have shown your true form, or whether this is forbidden.
The black blood spreads deeper every day. We need their aid.
We need nothing from them.
Enough! We both know our charge. They are of this world, and they too seek to defend it.
On Haya. She speaks with the song of the world. You know it, as do I.
The others will hear of this.
At least it will not be the first tradition we have broken.
Go, all of you. I will join you soon. You have come far, stranger. Let nature take its course. The world watch over you. Come with me. You need to know what you fight against. Someone was here first.
So the Hallowfall was about the corruption of the crystal, or the cycle of the crystal. And then here in
The trail runs cold.
Ashgahet,
Check the watchtower.
our main enemy here is the Nerubians. And Orwena and the area that we just sort of uncovered talks about like the concept of black blood, which is like this corrupted blood. And we'll kind of piece that together through this, which will lead us into
the heart of Ajkahet.
the first raid
Bled dry
of the War
and
Within
dying.
expansion.
None who enter leave in one piece. Your friend is likely dead. But I know you will not accept that. So you follow your path and I will follow mine. You have survived so far. Keep doing so. I hope we meet again.
Oh, look, a little spider. A little spider named Spindle. Follow Spindle. Hide from danger with the help of your spider guide.
Watch and lurk, drudges. There will be no interruptions on Ascension Day.
Scurry on, little scarab. The Weaver bids you welcome.
All right, we made it.
Ah, there's the little morsel now. Come in, come in.
You might be thinking,
Most welcome here.
I'm pretty sure we just fought a bunch of spiders. We did. This is the Weaver. This is going to be our spider ally. Kind of doing some double crossing down in Ajkahet. Not necessarily double crossing. Looking out for what's good for the people.
Come back again.
And this is going to be the quest hub. This renown is a little bit different from the other renowns. You'll start off with the Weaver, but each week you will be able to select a different member of this council that we'll put together throughout the campaign and build sort of renown with them. They'll have different, slightly different cosmetic rewards, different mounts and stuff like that. So this is actually where we're going to end it today. So we've leveled from 75 to 78. We talked a little bit about the Winds of Mysterious Fortune buff, which grants us increased XP, 20% from levels 10 to levels 80, combined with the Turbulent Timeways buff from doing time walking dungeons, and the potion that you get from this buff, the Winds of Mysterious Fortune buff. Potion is called the Bottle of Mysterious Wisdom. You can actually get a 60% XP increase throughout the next couple of weeks, actually until the new season starts, August 12th. You'll be able to retain most of this buff. We completed the Ringing Deeps campaign, and we completed the Hallowfall campaign. So where that's going to leave us is next time we are going to start just going to get myself to an inn here. We're going to start by finishing the Azj-Kahet campaign. So it's going to be another 3 campaign chapters, roughly the same length of what we had. This is going to introduce us more to the Nerubians, and the zone of Azj-Kahet. We'll work through a couple plot lines that will really talk about the story behind the first raid, Nerubar Palace. The first raid was part of season 1. Season 1 is over. We're currently in season 2. We have a different raid. It's in the Undermines, called the Liberation of Undermine. So we'll definitely go into that in our next session. We'll talk about sort of where we're at in the plot line. But this will catch you up to sort of the local lore level. There's going to be some overarching lore that goes between expansions that we'll talk about as well. We'll meet some new characters as we venture into further along in the campaign to unlock the Undermine and the different zone that's available there. We'll do some more quests, and we'll talk about that next time. We're going to be focusing on hitting level 80. And when we hit level 80, I'll talk about all the first things that you should do at level 80. So we'll be at that like fresh character level. Like, what should your first steps be? How do you get started with getting geared up and sort of working towards some of those goals, like completing the raid at a certain difficulty and beginning in Mythic Plus dungeons? And what do we do outside of those? So how do we get gear from delves? How do we get crafted gear? How do we get some gold? Because right now we've got 8,800 gold, and that is not much. We're going to need a little bit more gold to get going there. So we'll talk about all of those different aspects when we hit that level 81. So if you have been playing along and you're pretty familiar with the leveling experience, you've got a character up to level cap, episode 9 is really where you're going to want to start off into sort of learning about all the different end game systems and the different content that's available to us. We'll also make a couple more UI changes, bring in some additional add-ons, talk about some additional resources to help you in the game. But for now, I'm going to sign off. Thanks again for watching. Please, if you've enjoyed the series, it doesn't give me anything monetarily, but a lot motivationally. If you like and subscribe to the videos, that'll definitely help as well. So thank you so much for watching. And I just saw this chat from Not D. Not D, congratulations. This is actually the first chat that I've gotten that is not from a bot. So I'm sorry that I missed it, because I've just been getting bot chats this whole time. But thank you for being the first person to chat on the stream, and also the first person to be able to test YouTube chat. So I appreciate it. Like I said, if you like the series, like and subscribe. I'm going to keep doing this. Tomorrow, I'm going to start my broadcast at around 8 p.m. EST. And we're going to work on that last little level hump there, so we can get some stuff done before the weekly reset, get a great vault, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching.